All right, bums. It's time to learn Mardy Bum. I've been meaning to do this for a long time. This is going to be fun. This video is for Victor, and of course for you. Thank you for being here. And before we get going, I hope you don't mind if I take a few seconds to thank the following bums for signing up for the Patreon supporter of the Cause Club, Mr. Sean Brennan, Mr. Brendan Doyle, and Mr. Louis Benini, who of course likes to eat Eeples and Beninis. Guys, thank you very, very much for your support. And if you would like to find out what that's all about, the link, of course, is in the description. For the intro, the rhythm part, we'll do the lead next. We're going to need an A shape on the 12th fret. So D, G, and B strings, 12th fret. Then an A minor shape on frets 10 and 11. So B string is 10 and G and D are 11. Move your A minor shape down. That's that way, 2 frets. And then just the B, G, and D strings out of your baby F shape. So 5, 6, 7. That's the rhythm. The lead part starts on the baby E string 7th fret. You're going to hit that 4 times. 5th fret to the B string 7th fret. 5th fret. G string 7th fret, 4, 2, 4, 2, D4, D2. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 5, 7, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2. And then we get into the more lively riff, but I want to go over the strumming pattern I'm going to use first. It's going to be down, chicka, down, down, up, 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 down, chicka. And you're going to use that second chicka as your time to switch. Down, chicka, down, down, up, 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 down, chicka, down, down, up, 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 down, chicka, and so on. And the chords are, the first one's D, but it's your A-shaped bar chord D on frets 5 and 7, A5, D, G, B, 7, but I found something very interesting here. It's not A5, it's E5, and it's almost like they're skipping that A string. You hear a little bit every once in a while, but I think the intent was to have your A-shaped D chord, and then with a 5th in the bass, eschewing the root there, but if you can't, kind of mute the A string by curving your pointer finger a little bit, you can just smush them both down. That's good. So we got D. Same shape up on frets 9 and 11. That's F sharp major, still with the 5th in the bass. 1 fret higher, that's G. And then we're going to play F sharp minor with this same 5th in the bass idea. So it's going to be your A minor shaped bar chord, which would normally be 9, 11, 11, 10, except now we're going to over all 6 strings to get that C sharp there. 2 frets lower for E minor, and then a turnaround on our baby F-shaped A from the intro. So here we go. D, F sharp major, G, F sharp minor, E minor, A, turn around, do it twice. And then we go into the verse. But not before I stop. Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you very much. It's good to see you all. Thank you. Not before I stop by to explain to you what Ryan means about this 5th in the bass business. Here's the shape we're talking about for the first chord, for instance, for the D, right? A D chord, any chord, is made up of the 1st, the 3rd, and the 5th note from its major scale. Our D major scale being, that means do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, starting on D, being D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, and C sharp. So a D chord, to be a whole complete D chord, must have a D, an F sharp, and an A. It could have 43 Ds, 942 F sharps, and 2 As, or any combination of any amount of Ds, F sharps, and As, and it would still be a D chord. So you see, in our shape, we've got an A, that's the 5th, in the bass, the lowest note, another A, then comes our D, and then comes the F sharp. This is called D with an A in the bass. It's written D/A. And that's what we're talking about. Where'd G come from? Okay, the lead part for that section, we need to make a new language here, right? So I can say strings and frets quickly. For instance, B7 will be Bevan. And then we have Goo, Gore, Gix, Gevin, Gine. Here we go. Bevan, Gine, Bevan, Gine, Gevin. And then you're going to hammer on from Gevin to Gine. You're going to do that much twice. Gix, Gevin, Gevin, Gix, Gore, Goo, Gevin, Gine. The second half is very similar but not exactly the same. For instance, you hit Bevan more the second time. Get to Gore, things change. We're gonna go Gix, Gevin, Gevin, Gine, Gevin. That is the intro. I'm gonna get a little needlessly detailed here. I've done this song with kids and with adults and with groups before, but I've never listened quite this carefully, so I'm just gonna go ahead and share every detail I encountered. Okay, the first chord of the verse is technically it's your D with your A in the bass thing. And the reason it's going to be different from the next ones we're going to do is because we're landing out of the intro here. This chord feels like the last chord of the intro as the big land, but it's actually the first chord of the verse, if you can envision it. And then F sharp major, that's our A shape. We don't want any low notes, so back to the very beginning style. G on the 12th fret. F sharp minor, just like the intro, but we're gonna add a detail here. We're gonna add the baby E string, but not any bass notes. So it has to be 9, 10, 11, 11, and then down to E minor in the same fashion with our same turnaround on the F-shaped A, and then it's gonna pick up. So I'll go from that little intro spot again. Bass, tiny F sharp major, tiny G, new F sharp minor, new E minor, turn around on A, and then it picks up. And you already know that part. It's all the fifths in the bass chords, the thing we did before that lady showed up. D, F sharp major, G, F sharp minor, E minor, turn on A before we get into the chorus. It's all bar chords. Sorry folks, but if you want to play the open chord version, go right ahead. I'm going to show you the way they play it. G, it's your E-shaped bar chord on the 3rd fret. Up to A, D, D, A. I have an Aunt Dee Dee. B minor. But I believe they throw that, the bass does it. Does the guitar do it? I think so. Why not do it, even if they don't do it? The B minor chord, the B, that's all folks. The B minor chord, the bass note goes B, B, F sharp for, yes, the 5th in the bass. And that's the chorus. G, laughin' joker A, remember D, D, A, B minor, do it again, G, up, and A, that was convenient. D, D, A, B minor when you're all G, argumentative, and you got the face back into the intro. And that brings us to the bridge. It's going to be that bar chord shape. We played with G, but it's going to be starting on F sharp, 1 fret lower. I don't think we care about the baby E string or the B string, but include it or don't, it doesn't matter. F sharp, yeah, I'm sorry I was G. Do it again, missed the train, but then the traffic was a G. One more time. One more time. Then we go G, A into the solo, which is mostly on the G string, so I'm just gonna say that, and then I'll switch to the silly language when we get to the D string. Okay, 9, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 9, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 4, 6, 4, 2, 4, 2, door, do door. Goo. Door, do, dopin'. That's the best part. The second half of the solo is all on the G string except for one note, so you only have to look out for dine. 7, 9, 6, 7, 9, 11, 9, 7, dine, dine, 7, 9, 11, 9, 7, 9, 7. Into the last chorus, which is the chill chorus. I love ending with the chill chorus. It's the same except without the Aunt Dee Dee stuff, right? So just G, A, D, A, B minor. Until the last time, G, argumentative A, and you got the face D. That's it. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that was fun and helpful, and I will see you next time with more stuff. Wrong hand. Goodbye.